For this week's video on my YouTube channel, we're going to talk about my new, to me, 67 Camaro. For this Camaro, I always wanted to do something different. I wanted something with a big motor. I was either gonna do a Ford Mustang or the Camaro, and my dad has a 67 Ford Mustang. So I decided to venture down a different road. I wanted to make sure that, when we go to an event, we both can go and have some fun, but in different cars and have that competitive edge over one another. So for myself, I actually found this car in New York, somewhat done, but then we basically took it down to a bare frame and rebuilt it. So from the front, basically, it is a 67 Camaro. It's got the hideaway lights. We did put an LED, basically Jeep light in there to replace the stock one. We put Detroit Speed's electronic solenoid so we can close the lights without doing any vacuum. It's got an LSX 454. T56 Magnum transmission, and of course the Currie 9-inch rear end. The rear end is the Detroit Speed basically complete rear clip, and it's got Detroit Speed complete front clip. We got bare brakes. In the rear, we did all of the Johnny Joint suspension with aluminum arms with the Fox Ride Tech suspension coilovers. So it has an amazing multi-adjustable coilover on all four corners. It's got aluminum radiator. We did Sparco seatbelts, Sparco steering wheel. We got rid of the complete dash cluster. And for me, I was all about racing. So in this car, we did the Motec PDM and ECU, James Lynn wiring out of Chino, completely wired the car like a race car. So everything we need for racing purposes, it has, but at the same time, to go on the Hot Rod Power Tour, it has everything we need. So it's got air condition, cruise control, but the mapping is completely adjustable. So we can go from race gas to non-race gas. We can do no lift shift. We can do traction control, and we can set all that up through Motec. So it's pretty amazing. With that, we're getting ready to put a Rockford Fosgate stereo system in it. We did the Vintage Air conditioning, so now when we're going down the highway, we can have that thing 65 degrees, cruising at 150 miles an hour. So the whole thing, carbon fiber deck, carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber wing, carbon fiber bottom clip. We try to lighten it up as much as we can just to, compensate for the LSX 454. It's got headers on it, MagnaFlow exhaust, aluminum dry shaft, and the car is super capable. So we got American Racing wheels, 19-inch front and back. We went from a 20 to a 19, more for the clearance. I know that I'm gonna drift it, go autocross it and go fast, and I didn't want to have any rubbing or anything going on. It does have a mini tub in it, as well as the frame stiffening kit from the front to the back. So with all that, I was like, man, if I need to make sure that I get all the turning radius out of it and not have any rub issues. So 19s front and back. American Racing did a 3-piece custom aluminum wheel for me. They're amazing. We designed them on a computer, and then they basically went and had it made. So the way they make wheels is pretty trick. So if you want to go and get something custom, American Racing can do the whole thing. We did the Nitto NT05 tires, front and rear. Just giving the car a ton of grip when needed, and then obviously when I want to burn it down, it burns it down as well. So with this thing, we did do the sequential shifter. I bought it out of Australia, and then we did the McLeod clutch and flywheel. So really the thing is a very capable machine, and everything about it is meant to either have fun, cruise it down the road with the family in it, or I can go out and try to race it in autocross. So. One thing that I want to do that I feel is gonna be fun is in 2021 or 2022, depending on my schedule, is I wanna go to Bonneville. I wanna do 210 miles an hour 2 times. I like to get the stamp. My grandpa did 205.6, and I think it'd be cool to drive the Camaro up there, do 210 roughly, and then drive it home. So one thing on my bucket list is to go to Bonneville first, and then to go up there and actually learn what it would take to drive over 200 miles an hour on the salt. So I've been doing my homework, and when it comes time, I feel that it's a challenge we're up for. All right, so inside, let me give you the little tour of everything we did on the inside. So it does have a roll cage in it. The down bars are removable and the crossbar is removable. Inside we have the Motec dash, cut brake, and then obviously the Motec keypad. That way it can control everything. The Vintage Air controls for the air conditioning, and then super clean dash. Basically we got rid of everything. The only thing we kept is the headlights, blinkers, and windshield wipers. So rather than that, everything else is gone. No key, everything runs through a keypad that basically, in a combo that we have a secret combo to lock it and start it. It's a fly-by-wire for the cruise control. That way I don't have to put my foot on the throttle. So get up in there, it's got bucket seats in it, carbon fiber floor pieces, and then we did keep the original back seat. Carbon fiber front clip, carbon fiber hood, and then we went to Redline Engines with Molly Performance, and basically they took the LSX. We built a custom intake for it to get it under a flat hood. Rather than that, we built a custom intake tube, got the air condenser for the air compressor down below. Heater works, and you can see the Ridetech adjustable shocks. We did the air motive fuel pump with an air motive regulator. This way we can control the fuel pressure right here on the inside. It does have the bare master cylinder and bare brakes on all four corners. A couple other things we did. We completely removed all the rain gutters, just giving it more of a sleek look. And then we got rid of all the trim around the windows. I actually went to a trimless window, so the windows came out amazing on this thing. And even though I didn't do it properly, I've learned a lot about how to put a trimless glass into a Camaro. But overall, it turned out fantastic. So coming to the back, one thing we wanted, obviously we did a black powder coated bumper, but we also integrated Baja Designs backup lights. So now when backing up, we got a nice bright light and it looks super clean. So we did a flush mount and it just looks amazing under there. It's brand new. I've been very busy at the shop, so I haven't got to drive it much, but I'm very excited to get it on the road. Thanks for checking out my 67 Camaro. Please write a comment, we'll respond. I will love answering all the questions about it. This is a very passionate build for myself. I'm excited to get on the road, but right now we're open for questions, so let me know. Dude, it's so much fun, dude. I'm Casey Currie. Thank you for watching. Now, comment below, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. Subscribe right here. Watch more videos here. Thank you guys.